Shut up and sit down.
Do you want to fight for your country and be part of the elite Spec Ops? Trained by none other than Captain Kelsey, Combat Instructor, whose superb fighting skills are renowned throughout the NAUS Marine Corps. Intimately familiar with the human body and its weaknesses, she strikes her opponents with precise, deadly blows in the shortest amount of time. Her stringent teaching methods terrify her students, yet in the end would always produce excellent results. A foreign recruit from Europa, she is here to personally train the elite special operatives.
Finally, if we are to win the battle that is now going on around the world between freedom and tyranny, the dramatic achievements abroad which occurred in recent weeks should have made clear to us all the impact of this adventure on the minds of men everywhere who are attempting to make a determination of which road they should take. With the advice of Europa, we have examined where we are strong and where we are not, where we may succeed and where we may not. Now it is time to take longer strides. Time for a great new NAUS Marine Corps to take a clearly leading role in combat achievement, which in many ways may hold the key to our future. Hey you scallywags! Today we're looking at this. Lass Kelsey, Combat Instructor. So it's really out of her and Tamara I was deliberating over. And yeah, checking through Scabcat's video of her and TBG. Scabcat convinced me to get her. Without further ado, let's crack her open. Right, get this open. Usual crate kind of thing here in green. And here she is. Ooh, all the stuff here. Oh. Here. Another bag. And her. Here she is, looking rather swank. Oh, ponytail came off there, bit loose. Never mind. Oh, there you go, mate. It's not a bad sign. That's going to just pop off all the time. Right, let's get you up here, milady. There you go. So here's everything all laid out and bits taken off. Let's start with so here is Captain Kelsey, Combat Instructor. Lovely face there. Albeit the same. Same as we've seen before. Side of her head there, the neck. Seems to be popping out a bit more than it should. Otherwise, looking nice. Like the colour of her hair and the grey. Definitely doesn't look that old. Here we go. Camo print is nice. Loving that her legs aren't as gappy as Jessie. There we go. And the back here. Well, the joints are painted there. We've attempted to do that at least. And see, gappy on the bum a little bit, but in comparison to Jessie, this is great. Loving the details. So, articulation.
Let's start with this ponytail bit that was popping off earlier. Maybe a bit loose on mine. So that does move all the way around. Love articulated hair. And this head moves the usual way. There is no neck bit. But look, they're coming off. So, as you can see, she's actually got these butterfly joints here, which are brand new. Ah, look at that. The range of movement she has is amazing. Probably try that on other figures. The male ones maybe. There, the arm goes up like that as usual. And all the way around. There is a movement there at the bicep. A bit difficult with all that stuff on it though, and how it works. Here. Oh, all the way up there. Look at that elbow joint. That twists there and goes left and right. Nice. And this goes down and up. Moving up here. Also here, a little bit gappy. Crotch movement. To kind of align all that stuff. Yeah, so definitely not as bad as Jessie, which I like. She feels sturdier. Her leg goes up here, but a bit different to your normal because it has to angle slightly to get it higher. Luckily, you got that swivel there to help out. And this is a ratchet joint, so a bit stiff when you first get them usually. So be careful, wear it in. You can, or heat it up. That does go though. All the way, look at that. Here we have movement underneath that, which is great, still there. And that goes down and up. And also moves there, like that. Right, so. Nice. Liking her so far. Look at that, she can move and everything. This thing is going to be really cool to play about with. Look at that. I mean, it might look a little bit unsightly, but with the range of movement, you kind of forget about it, I suppose. Look at that. Oh, but look at that bulge. Still though, to have that is amazing on this scale, how small it is. So I think they have this for Tamara as well. Is that her name? Maybe the new ones that'll come out. Next, the helmet. Nice helmet, quite plain. The visor bit there needs a bit of work, maybe a bit of weathering too. Lucky I've got my trusty silver pen here. Just gonna colour that in. Did it with the Jessie's as well. Just a nice little simple custom. Probably won't use this head. There, crappy customs. Get a toothpick to clean it up a bit. Just a little bit here. Nah. See, I don't mind if it kind of rubs off a little bit anyway, because it works with the aesthetic. So, plus I probably want to be my main head. Look at that. Looks better already, in my humble opinion. Alright, so let's take this off and ahead. Pop this on. They make these so tight. There. A good army builder fig. Ton of these lot running around. Kelsey is your main figure. Alright, let's remove that. There you go. Could use it for another figure actually. So here's a vest. It's a nice detailed vest. Notice the holes here at the top. It's where this little knife goes. There. So this just pops in. There you go. I feel like it goes down a bit too much. Rubbery. And we've got her hats. Nice little hat here. It just goes in without the ponytail at first. Let's get it on nicely so the ponytail can fit on well. There, see? Then we'll get this on. There, just pops in. Feels sturdier now. And here's a belt. This holds everything together. The legs and in between the thighs and stuff like that. Got some options here. These bits here that move, you can remove them. Here's one of them to hold the knife. Here is the knife. Here's a gun. Big gun. Maybe too big. And a gun. Pistol. That's a bit big too. Take this off. And let's get this vest on. Bit of a tight squeeze. Yeah, have to make sure her boobs are in there. And it's nice and secure. Here, the knife bit, look, see, it did go down a bit too far. Because it pops out when you got the torso in. Try on this side. Nah, it's about the same, look. I wonder people complaining that kind of pops out. I'm tempted to trim that and just glue it on. Yeah, that is not going to be secure. Oh, that wasn't really well thought out, was it? Right, let's get this on. There's clips in there. Make sure it's nice and tight. Tight squeeze. And put the belt. We'll get this off actually. Let's get the knife bit. So I'll put this on first. Little drink. See how that fits on. There we go. See? And when she's thirsty, and here, she gets a bit slicey, she has a knife. Use this to secure it. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, these are quite handy. It's like a jewelry thing for jewelry, but works for small figures and that. Right, Jean-Claude, which we forgot to do before. Combat ball or minge. This goes on top, and that goes in. Make sure everything's secure. This knife thing is just not going to stay there. Let's put this on first, this head, helmet head. See what she looks like. There. Looking good. The legs are really secure with that belt. Crazy. Alright, let's same articulation. It's a bit tighter, of course, because they tend to make these helmet heads a bit tighter than normal for some reason. This little thing is just getting annoying now. Right, and here she still has the butterfly joint there. You can utilize a little bit, but not as much as if the vest was off. Her Jean-Claude now, Instructor Minge. That can go up, but obviously with the bits there, a bit more difficult. Head off. This on. Hat. Ponytail. There. That's the Kelsey I know. Or know from the pictures and images. So, let's get the pistol gun. Holds it well as expected with that Rain. Awesome. No trouble whatsoever there, although the holster's on the left side though. So let's try on her left hand. Isn't a gunslinger type hand, but still fits. And that just goes in here, nice and secure and tight. Right, this one. That ain't a knife, this is a knife. Look at that huge knife. And put this in there in case she needs to spread butter on a big slice of bread. Here is the massive gun, which I'm sure she's going to have trouble holding with two hands. Like that. Yeah, I suppose that works. Seemingly know where to put the large gun. Just has to hold it. Right. Stand you up. They're all suited and booted to the nines. Yeah. So a different kind of comparison today, just in the team that I'm building for her, well, with these guys. Don't know if Master Chief's going to stay in it, but we'll see, and Glacus as well, I'm not sure. And without the hat, so I was going to have Seth Ranger in here. With the helmet, Glacus is in his place for now, I think, because I'm going to do a custom of Seth Ranger. But here, this is how she fares against a few figures in her squad that I'm assembling for my Skellyverse. And here she is with her helmet on and everything. I'm surprised at how well the legs actually work. They feel quite sturdy there. arms here too. Here, put in a magnet. There's a little hole there inside, so pop that there. Magnet on the gun too, as you can see here. And this can now store in the back. There. Right, so let's do some posing. Alright, so spending a bit of time with her now. I actually like her a lot more than I thought. I thought the gapping in the feet might be a problem for me, but it works well, even without the stuff on. This first thing here, I glued that on, trimmed it and glued it on so it doesn't come off. And that was the only other problem really. She works well even without the stuff on here. A lot more posable without the stuff. Looks really good, like the paint apps. Face looks good. I just wish they did a different face than the same. Have a few variations, a bit of variety in the female figures, but otherwise, lovely figure.
So stretch up, and then down, mon ami. And then we do another stretch up with the right arm going across like this. Yes. And then...
I thought we were learning combat stuff. This is more ballet right now.
You just let me do the teaching. Okay. Right now. Up, out like this, both arms. Lovely.
Why does it feel like you've got joints that I just don't have? I simply can't spread that far out.
Now you're disrupting me again. Do you want to have a problem? Because I'll give you a problem if you want a problem. Now, if you just move...
So sorry, won't happen again.
Now move both arms towards you like this, really tightly, as if you're squeezing yourself. You love yourself so much. Oh, mi amor. Oh, I love it when I squeeze myself like this.
Taxi!